Breaking news right now. Governor Kay Ivey released a statement saying her team is closely monitoring the threat of a storm barreling down on the Gulf Coast the same day as municipal elections. Governor Ivey says in part, until we feel more certain about an imminent threat of dangerous weather, we will not make changes to the elections at this time. NBC 15's James Gordon is live in Baldwin County. James, what are cities there doing to prepare?
Well, depending on the forecast, each city's city council president could call a special meeting, and if the date is changed, they have all agreed to stay consistent countywide. It's happened before. Hurricane Isaac in 2012. August municipal elections in Fairhope were rescheduled for 2 weeks later. Other municipalities never changed the original date. Then the hurricane headed west. Locally, Isaac amounted to a heavy rain event.
I think we should all be on the same page. If we do have to postpone an election, we need to be on the same page as to which day we postpone it to and as to whether or not we do actually postpone an election. That's a pretty big deal.
The governor's office and the Secretary of State have asked all municipalities to communicate and choose the same date if rescheduling is necessary. Today in Daphne, voting machines were delivered and tested. The city clerk is awaiting a decision from the governor's office.
I've already been in close contact with Baldwin County EMA. I've received some emails from the governor's office, so we're watching those very closely at any other special called meetings, and we'll pretty much follow the lead of the governor on down.
Today, Governor Kay Ivey issued an emergency proclamation allowing municipalities having a hard time getting poll workers because of the pandemic to appoint workers for all upcoming elections. Cities like Daphne, Fairhope, and Foley say they have plenty and have runners or substitutes trained and ready to step in.
They're all had schooling for that too. And they've also allowed in this proclamation to go ahead and allow the online video, schools and teleconferencing, which is the first I've heard, and that's without having to do the 48 hours notice.
And putting on an election isn't cheap. It's usually between $20,000 and $25,000, and changing the date could add to that cost. Right now, city officials are watching the forecast just like we are. And now we're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, NBC 15 News.